Jamie King, faculty with Neumont University. Today is Project Showcase. We're going to take you around and show you what students have been working on for the last 6 months.
Jaden Leniger.
Eric Lowe.
And what quarter are you guys in?
We are in second quarter students.
Second quarter. So this is your, obviously, second programming class. It's Java 150.
Yes.
Who's your instructor?
Matt Warner right here.
Matt Warner is the instructor. Well, Matt, how about you come over here, put your face in the frame and wave a little bit. Say, hi, I'm the instructor.
Hi, I'm the instructor.
Okay, good job. How much programming did you guys know before you came to Neumont University?
I knew a little bit of the web, like JavaScript and stuff, but nothing with Java.
Just a little bit of JavaScript for the browser. Okay, and you?
I've done about 3 lines of Visual Basic.
3 lines of Visual Basic before you came to Neumont. Okay, so tell us about your app here.
So basically, this is just a simple Pong game running on Windows computer, and we are controlling the paddles with Android phones wirelessly.
Wirelessly controlling the paddles, Android phone. Did you build everything from the ground up, from scratch?
Oh yeah, we used a lot of newer technologies like Java FX and of course Android and the UDP sockets, and we didn't know anything about that before we started, so it was a huge learning process.
This looks intense, so I want to see you guys play a game.
So basically what we have here is a very basic Pong game, but the main difference is we are controlling the paddle on screen with an Android phone wirelessly over Java UDP socket.
Obviously, so finger goes up, paddle goes up, finger goes down, paddle goes down.
Yes, very simple, basic. It's just sending a signal to change the Y coordinate of the paddle. So
that's cool. We're sitting with
Kelsey St. Clair.
Corey Massey.
What quarter are you guys in?
We're in the second quarter.
I'm going to assume you built this for your object-oriented programming class. Okay, good. So tell me about your project.
Essentially, it's the Marauders map from Harry Potter, where it'll track all the students throughout the school and show you where they're walking around and what classes they should be in and things like that.
Well, let's go over here and you can drive it, okay? So walk me through it. Show me what it does and how you work it.
Okay, so essentially right now we have the school before anybody shows up to school, and what I'm going to do is start the time.
And this is a map of our school, of Neumont.
Wait, that is correct. Okay. And do I have enough zeros there? Okay, yeah. And so I just changed the time to 8 in the morning. That's when a lot of us start school. And here you can see some of the students walking in, and they're represented by colored dots here on the map. And you can see as they're walking through their path, really, like them going to class.
We're sitting with
Garrett Holbrook.
Donald Hatch.
And how many quarters have you been at Neumont University?
Just 2.
Same here, just 2.
You guys worked on this project together?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to guess in your CS 150 class.
Yep.
Who's the instructor?
Chase Dickerson.
Chase Dickerson. Okay, so tell me about the app.
Okay, so it's a virtual anthill simulator. Right now, when you push the start button, we have 200 ants that will scatter around. They turn green when they're mining gold. This will increase your money, and you can use that to buy upgrades, like increasing the farm size and giving them more room to roam. So the goal then is to have just enough money to buy another queen when she passes on.
Where did the idea for this come from?
I really enjoy simulator games, and I heard someone talking about all the different simulator games, and he said, I wish there was like an ant simulator. And even though it sounds boring in concept, I thought it'd be really cool to have something like that. So
you built it?
Yeah. Why not?
What do you think of that ability to be able to create something like this now?
That's why I love computer science.
How much programming did you guys know before you came to Neumont University?
None at all.
And yourself?
I had maybe a year of basic forum script, but after that it was nothing.
Oh, so bare bones stuff. That's cool. And you're in your second quarter, meaning you've been here 6 months now, and you've built an ant farm simulator. Oh, good job, guys.
Shane.
Jacob.
What quarter are you guys in?
Second.
Second quarter.
Both second quarter. So you built this for which class?
Final project.
And who's the teacher?
Chase Dickerson.
Awesome. So tell me about your project.
It's a top-down ASCII art dungeon crawler game with randomly generated levels, hallways, monsters, loot, 50 floors.
That's cool. What was the hardest part about building this project?
The hardest part for me was the line of sight. It lights up what you can see each turn, and what was difficult about that was every room can have a doorway on 4 different walls, and you can view that doorway from 3 different angles. So there were 12 different sides. You had to calculate those differences.
I see. And where did the idea for this project come from?
I have been inspired by games like NetHack and Rogue. They are very traditional games. They have their cornerstones of their own genre, and I figured I'd kind of continue in the spirit of those and kind of learn what makes a game like this, since they've influenced so many games like Diablo and any other really dungeon crawler game.
This is the end of your second quarter. That means next quarter you're beginning your degree, whichever one you chose. Which degree are you going into?
CS.
BSGD.
So the game engineering degree. Computer science, game engineering degree. Good. What do you think about the game engineering chair?
He's
Just kidding. So is the purpose of the candy here so people will vote for you and you guys win? You're just attracting people to your table?
So you get a piece of candy for trying, or really just being interested, but if you get the goal of this game is to retrieve a magic artifact from the bottom of the dungeon. If you get this artifact, you get a whole bag of candy.
I think I'll sit down and play for a while. We're talking with
Brad Degenars.
CB Sod Hardy.
So what is this project you've built here?
This project right here is DevAid, and essentially what it is it's a project management tool for developers.
So this is an enterprise project. Who did you build this for?
We built this for Intermountain Healthcare.
How long have you been working on it?
I've been working on this for 9 months, specifically the last 3 months on this feature here.
Okay, so tell me about this feature. It's a project management tool for developers. How exactly is this better than other project management tools for developers?
It's tailored specifically to Intermountain Healthcare. It ties in with 4 of their different systems. It ties in with their version control, an application called Sonar, a build tool called Jenkins, and then the project management board, which is Jira.
Okay, so you had to tie a lot of stuff together, some custom software essentially for them, and I presume they liked it?
Yeah, they love it. They're enthused. They're ecstatic about what we've done for them.
Have you talked about going and working for them full time?
Yeah, actually, I start full time with them on the 31st of this month.
That's cool. That's cool. What quarter are you in enterprise?
I'm in second quarter right now.
So let's talk about the red light, green light, yellow light. Explain that to me, Bradley.
So the red light, yellow light, green light, essentially it's a visual aid for the developers, and what it does is it takes the average of the status of all projects in development and then displays that status on this light.
So the project's going along, project manager's trying to figure out how we're doing on the project. Are we good? We're going to hit our deadline. Oh, we're a little yellow, we're a little bit behind. Red is like, somebody's going to get fired. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Pedro also worked on this project. We've had him in other YouTube videos. So Pedro, what part of this project did you work on?
So I was involved in all the hardware stuff, making the light actually work and controlling it from the actual computer.